Meet the Woop Woop My Brain. My brain is a tricky thing. Sometimes it feels like there is a whoop whoop in my head. The whoop whoop is like the pilot of my body. It controls everything I do. It makes me feel sad, nervous, annoyed, or happy and energetic. Sometimes it helps me to sit down and read a book. Sometimes it becomes really naughty and tells me to act out and start throwing a tantrum. So what about you? What goes on in your head? Let's give a name to your brain. Is it a Mr. or a Miss? You can pick any name like Mr. Sandwich, Mrs. Happy, Mr. Creepy. What names can you think of? Hello, this is a book I've put together. This is a therapy book I've put together. It's called What is Going On in My Head. I've developed this book for a therapist, so it's not very useful for parents, but when you bring your kids to therapy, I use this book to teach them about managing their emotions, understanding how your brain operates, obviously in a kids-friendly language, and managing your emotions. Some kids just love it. They come up with really creative, exciting names. One of them I remember, a little girl I worked with a while back, she came up with the name Pillowhead. And she loved her pillowhead, and I get them to draw their brain or their whoop whoop. Some other kid came up with the name Jim, and it was just absolutely lovely, creative kid who had a Mr. Jim and who had a Fred, and Fred gave him bad thoughts, and Jim was the person who would come and had the positive energy and gave him positive thoughts. So I wanted to introduce this book because obviously I'm very passionate about it, and this is one of the things I do in therapy. And again, at the end of it, I encourage you to read books to your children. If you've got nothing to spend time with your kids, if you don't have access to a whole lot of resources, you can always grab a book, start reading a book, and make sure you ask them plenty of questions. You can share memories. Or do you remember one day we went to the bush and we did the same thing? So you interact with your children, and books are a fantastic, not too pricey resource for you to use when you are connecting with your little kids. Thank you.